This is Taruk on YouTube with a video response for Jason King's video entitled "The Goetia is Bullshit," and in case you can't tell by the video title itself, the theme of the video is the questionable use of the Goetia as a magical tool and system and so on. Whilst I agree with certain premises that the video raised, I'm a little bit hesitant to write off the goetia completely for two main reasons. One, I think you can see in the context of modern magic, at least in Western eclectic magic, this integration of the goetia, or a open interpretation to systems, and people actually making the system more dynamic consciously. And I'm very sure that they're aware of it. Three examples I can think of offhand are Abramelin Mage, who kind of interprets it in a sort of Golden Dawn type way, a very traditional sort of magic, but still a few little changes that you can notice. Venus Satanis with her demonoltry and a whole bunch of other stuff that she's interwoven in there, and Goetis Wood, who interprets it in almost like or has been using it in almost like a sigil invocation sort of voodoo type paradigm. So just three people, all very different interpretations of the similar sort of system. My second major rejection or concern with this is sort of the idea of, well, demonic evocation itself as an esoteric experience provides a certain ecstasy. It's just like, it really is hard to explain, but in the throes of it really does normally boil down to extreme nervous sensation with bliss and ecstasy, which kind of lasts in some kind of form for a few days afterwards, and also just the ability to challenge the sensations, or the five physical senses, by generating a archetype or a mythic evocation, which challenges sight, sound, smell, and even in some cases touch. So even though the goetia is my system of choice, I can relate to that experience through the evocation work which I have been involved with. So I understand why people still work this system. My problems with it, though, still is that, in terms of understanding the demonic, I would much rather draw from the Hermetic corpus, or I would much rather draw from a Hermetic understanding of what a demon is, or look to the evocational traditions of Tibet in terms of yidams and the creation and completion structure. And if Kabbalistic magic is your bag, then it really you should be looking at the Holy Guardian Angel ritual. I would recommend that, because it's kind of like being able to provide yourself the cow from which you can draw the milk, rather than have to go repetitively to ritual to get a glass of milk every time you goddamn want one, sort of thing, if I can use that analogy. But I also understand the sort of frustration that you had in terms of the critique of that system, because of how much focus it is, and I think that is much better, has a much better argument than in this video that I'm responding to, in that you make the goetia insignificant on the world scale or on human endeavor. But in the critiquing of esoteric work in of itself, I still have to say that the goetia, to a point, still occupies a place in our occult work. Whether or not that place is fully justified to the credit we give it, I'm not so sure. But do I still think it's a workable system? Yeah. Depends who's doing it, though. I would reject the fucking joy of Sitchin out the window straight away. But that's because they're neo-Nazi Nibiru worshipping bastards, not because of the fucking goetia itself. That's just merely enhanced their fucking nuts and paranoid delusions. So This is Taruk on YouTube signing off.